Do you have any family pressure or barriers to come to politics? Because it's a very risky job now.
Of course.
So many chaotic environment, but you have come here. Are you tired?
I'm not. I'm very hopeful and very energized.
You have completed your higher education from UK and you are a medical doctor. What inspired you to come to politics?
People rejected politics as usual last July, August. They do not want to see business as usual, the old politics, who really want to be the voice of the people in their constituency. And I hope that that's what people are looking for.
You are now holding the spirit of the young people who were the frontline fighters during the last year's mass uprising. And through that uprising, the nearly 16-year-long authoritarian regime was dethroned. You are now holding that spirit of the young generation. So do you feel that in the upcoming national election, you will uphold that spirit properly?
We certainly plan to, we certainly hope to. People rejected politics as usual last July, August. They do not want to see business as usual, the old politics which is based on money and muscle. So hopefully the approach that we are taking, where the process is transparent, anyone from any background can get nominated, and we really are focusing on honest and competent candidates who are able to be the voice for their constituency. We really are focusing on honest and competent candidates who view politics as public service, who really want to be the voice of the people in their constituency. And I hope that that's what people are looking for.
You have completed your higher education from UK and you are a medical doctor. So why have you left that glorious profession and now entered in politics in a country in Bangladesh where in the political arena there is unrest, there is uncertainty? What inspired you to come to politics?
Two reasons. One, as a physician, I'm able to ensure treatment only for my patients, but politics gives a much wider opportunity to ensure policy changes, which affects a much larger segment of the population, where they would be able to have accessible healthcare. For that, political goodwill is necessary. If I want to ensure that people have right to health and equitable access to health, people have their right to speech, we need political will. So politics gives a much bigger opportunity to affect the lives of people and really have an impact on their lives. The second reason is I hoped I'd be able to contribute to changing our political culture away from a culture of polarization, nepotism, corruption, to a culture of accountability, transparency, and evidence-based policies. I believe that after the July-August revolution, we have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to contribute to building a Bangladesh 2.0, and I wanted to help in whatever way I can.
You were in UK for a long time. The environment is better there. Food habit is better there. Here is Bangladesh is one of the most polluted countries in the world. There are so many people. There are so many chaotic environment. But you have come here. Are you tired?
I'm not. I'm very hopeful and very energized. There is so much hope and there is so much energy and enthusiasm in the people, especially after the revolution. Everybody wants to work for change. People are really energetic about changing, about making sure that we do not go back to how it was. So no, I'm not tired at all. I'm very energetic.
Time management is so much tough now because you have to be engaged in various types of works due to political activities. So isn't very tougher for you now?
But the work is really exciting. So we are building a new political party on the promise of people-centered politics. That is very exciting. We are engaging with other political parties trying to hold dialogues on how best we can ensure reforms and implementation of those reforms so that we do not go back to an authoritarian regime ever again. So these are very meaningful to me, so I don't get tired of this.
What's the main challenges you feel to do politics here in this country?
I think the political structure is a bit not very receptive for people who do not come from dynastic politics or do not come with a lot of money. The politics is structured like that. And it's also quite difficult for women, so the space is not really built for them, and there's a lot of harassment online and offline both. So those are some of the challenges, but not insurmountable. I think the space is opening up and it will be even more welcoming as time goes by, and we must make sure that the space is welcoming for everybody, not just from those who are from dynastic political families or people with money, but actually people from any background, men, women, young people. They're able to contribute to politics meaningfully. So we must make sure that there is that environment.
So you're breaking that barrier, because you have already mentioned that it's so much tough to do politics here as a female, but you are a very smart female. You have very high educational background. You are doing so. Do you think that it will be an example for the other educated female to be dedicated for the welfare of the country?
That's for others to judge, but I don't want to be an exception. I want to make sure that there are many, many, many young men and women in politics, and also many experienced men and women in politics. People who really want to contribute to the development of the country should feel that politics is also theirs. Politics should not just be in elite halls, in elite circles, out of touch from ordinary citizens. Politics should belong to everyone.
Do you have any family pressure or barriers to come to politics? Because it's a very risky job now.
Of course, and family always remains worried, but that's okay.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.